All right, random people out on the internet. This is the Wood Bandit, and today is part 2 of the previous video. Rather than recap all of it, just step back there and take a look at it. So what we're working on now is the table for the water and food dish for the dog, and I had determined that I wanted to do it like this. With this guy on top of it, matched up here in the front and the back. So now I need to cut these pieces. Those people that have been watching my videos know that I hate having to measure stuff, so what we'll do here is we'll just take one of these and we'll use our finger to kind of feel it over here on the other side when it feels like it's nice and flush over here, and then make sure it's nice and straight through here, and then we'll just draw a line where we want to cut it. Cut it. Back in a minute. All right, staying with the theme, we're going to use the same tool we've been using to cut everything else to cut this off. Now, when you're using a jigsaw, one of the hardest things to do, believe it or not, is just to cut a straight line. They make nice curves and all that kind of stuff, but they have a tendency to warble a little bit. So if you want to make a straight line, just put you a square up there. Line your blade up with your mark. Just hold that square right there, and then there you go, nice straight line. So if I did it right, this thing can sit up like this here. And this one is not yet cut, but it'll sit back here like this. And then that should line just right up with that. Lo and behold, it does. Miracles happen. All right, so some of the things we're going to encounter is that it doesn't look good with this MDF face on here. So further down the line in either this video or the next, we'll figure out how we're going to hide that. Or if nothing else, we'll just make sure it's painted real good. Again, this is a beginner project, so we're not looking at trying to make something that's going to be museum quality. We're trying to look at something as in what I can do and what I can't do with what I have, okay? As we go along in future videos, we'll start adding more tools to make the job easier and to be able to do finer looking work. But this is the first project, so let's see how we end up with it.